In this video, we can discuss about immunosuppressants. As we all know, immunosuppressants are the drugs which will inhibit the cellular or humoral or both type of immune response. A major use of immunosuppressant is in organ transplantation as well as in autoimmune disease. So, while considering this drug, is mainly used in uh, to prevent the graft rejection due to the organ transplantation, like kidney transplantation or liver transplantation. Our body will recognize anything from outside as an antigen, so body will try to reject that graft means any organ which is uh, transplanted from outside to our body. So that is graft rejection. So to prevent the graft rejection, we will use immunosuppressant as well as we will use this drug in autoimmune diseases. Now coming to the classification of immunosuppressant, it is classified into mainly five class. First one is calcineurin or specific T cell inhibitors. Example like cyclosporin, tacrolimus. Then mTOR inhibitors, sirolimus and everolimus. Then anti-proliferative drugs like cytotoxic like azathioprine, methotrexate, cyclophosphamide, chlorambucil, mycophenolate, moftil, and glucocorticoid like prednisolone, and finally biological agent like tumor necrosis factor alpha inhibitors like endrancept, infliximab, adalimumab, then interleukin 1 receptor antagonist anakinra, interleukin 2 receptor antagonist daclizumab and basiliximab, then anti CD3 antibodies like Muromonab D3, polyclonal antibody like anti-thymocyte antibody, and RHOD immunoglobulin. So these are the classification of immunosuppressant. Now coming to the individual drug, first one is calcineurin inhibitor or specific T cell inhibitors like cyclosporin. So the cyclosporin is the word cyclosporin is coming from its chemical structure. It's a cyclic polypeptide with 11 amino acid obtained from a fungus. Now mechanism of action, these drug will inhibit T cell or T lymphocyte cell proliferation, interleukin 2 and other cytokine production, as well as a response of inducer T cell to interleukin 1 without any effect on T cell. The lymphocytes are arrested in the G0 and G1 phase. So lymphocytes are the major thing which will stimulate the immune response, whether it is cell mediated or uh, uh, chemical mediated, antibody mediated. So these calcineurin drugs will inhibit the T lymphocyte proliferation or maturation of lymphocyte proliferation and production of interleukin 2 and other cytokine production. These are the inflammatory mediators which are produced in immune response, which are produced when there is an implant of transplantation of different organs. So by inhibiting this proliferation, we can inhibit the immune response, we can suppress the immunity. So that is the mechanism of action of calcineurin inhibitor cyclosporin. Now coming to the ADR of cyclosporin, important ADR is nephrotoxic and other liver function impairment, then sustained rise in BP, precipitation of diabetes, anorexia, lethargy, hyperkalemia and hyperuricemia. Then due to the immunosuppression, opportunistic infections, hirsutism, that means curling of hair, then gum hypertrophy, that means the gum of teeth will get fibrosis and it will enlarge, that is gum hyperplasia, tremor and seizure. So these are the important adverse drug reactions of cyclosporins. Now coming to the drug interaction, This is a nephrotoxic drug, so it will enhance the nephrotoxicity with other nephrotoxic drugs like aminoglycoside, vancomycin, amphotericin B, and NSAIDs. And by depressing renal function, it can reduce the excretion of many drugs, phenytoin, phenobarbital, rifampicin, and other enzyme inducer. So that the transplant rejection may be resulted. And these are an enzyme inhibitor, so it will inhibit the metabolism of erythromycin, ketoconazole, and related drugs, and it will increase the bioavailability and toxicity of these drugs like erythromycin, ketoconazole. And potassium supplement and potassium sparing diuretic can produce marked hyperkalemia. There will be an increasing potassium level in patient on cyclosporins. So these are the important drug interaction which has to be considered while administering as an immunosuppressant in renal transplanted patients, because we have to use the cyclosporin. Again, the cyclosporin itself is an nephrotoxic drug, so we have to consider the this factor before administering this drug cyclosporin. Now, what are the uses of cyclosporin? It is mainly used in renal, hepatic, cardiac, bone marrow, and other transplantation. For the induction, it is started orally 12 hours before the transplantation and continued for long as we needed. And it is second line of drug in autoimmune diseases like severe rheumatoid arthritis, uveitis, bronchial asthma, inflammatory bowel diseases, dermatomyositis, and psoriasis. And generally it is used along with corticosteroids or methotrexate. So these are the uses of cyclosporin. Now, second drug in calcineurin inhibitor is tacrolimus. Mechanism of action is same as that of cyclosporin, but it is administered orally as well as IV. And important ADR is precipitate diabetes and cause nephrotoxicity, alopecia, diarrhea, and dose limiting toxicity in neural. When compared with uh, cyclosporin, it have lesser nephrotoxic effect, but dose dependent manner it will increases the nephrotoxicity. Now, uses of tacrolimus, it mainly used in graft rejection, uh, which is not suppressed by cyclosporin. Those patients who are giving with cyclosporin but graft rejection is not suppressed, in that case we can use tacrolimus as an substitute for cyclosporin. And it is particularly valuable in renal transplantation because absorption is not dependent on the bile and used in fistulating Crohn diseases. So these are the different uses of tacrolimus. Next one is mTOR inhibitor. Example is sirolimus. This is a new and potent immunosuppressant, which is macrolide antibiotic like tacrolimus, which is early named as rapamycin. Now, mechanism of action: the mTOR inhibitors like sirolimus will bind to the same immunophile FKBP as tacrolimus, but the sirolimus FKBP complex inhibit another kinase called mammalian target of rapamycin, that is the mTOR, mammalian target of rapamycin, and does not interact with calcineurin. So, mTORrent is an important link in cascade of signaling pathway which lead to the proliferation and differentiation of T cell activated by interleukin 2 and other cytokines. So, sirolimus arrests the immune response at the later stage than the cyclosporin. Now, what are the ADR of sirolimus? It will significantly not nephrotoxic when compared with the cyclosporin as well as previous drug, and it will suppress the bone marrow and mainly cause thrombocytopenia. There will be a rise in lipid in common, serum lipid in common, diarrhea, liver damage, and pneumonitis. So these are the ADR of sirolimus. Now, uses: it is used for the prophylaxis and therapy of graft rejection reaction. Sirolimus can be used alone, but it is generally combined with the lower dose of cyclosporin or tacrolimus and or with corticosteroid and mycophenolate mofetilate. Then sirolimus coated stent are being used to reduce the incidence of coronary artery restenosis by inhibiting endothelial proliferation at the site. So these are the uses of mTOR inhibitor, that is sirolimus. Now coming to the anti-proliferative drugs, some drugs which are used in cytotoxic drug that we have mentioned in anti-cancer drug and be used for immunosuppressing property, mainly by preventing clonal expansion of T and B lymphocytes. Now, first example of anti-proliferative or cytotoxic immunosuppressant is azathioprine. It's an purine anti-metabolite which have marked immunosuppressant than anti-tumor action, which have more which have more immunosuppressant action when compared with the anti-tumor action. Now, mechanism of action, it will take up selectively take up into the immunocells and intracellular conversion to the active metabolite 6-mercaptopurine, which then undergo further transformation to inhibit the de novo synthesis and damage of RNA. It selectively affects the differentiation and functions of T cell and inhibit the cytolytic lymphocyte, so that cell mediated immune response is depressed. Now, next anti-proliferative drug is methotrexate. We have already discussed in anti-cancer drug. It's an folate antagonist, which is a potent immunosuppressant which markedly depress the cytokine production as well as cellular immunity, and also have an anti-inflammatory property. Mechanism of action: by inhibiting folate reductase enzyme, it will convert or it will prevent the conversion of dihydrofolic acid to tetrahydrofolic acid, which have been mentioned in anti-cancer drugs. Now uses: it has been used as first line drug in autoimmune diseases like rapid progressing rheumatoid arthritis, severe psoriasis, then pubicus, myasthenia gravis, uveitis, chronic active hepatitis. Now, biological agents, these are biotechnologically produced recombinant proteins or polyclonal antibodies directed to the cytokines or a lymphocyte surface antigen, which play a key role in immune response. First one is tumor necrosis factor alpha inhibitors. These are secreted by activated macrophages and the other immune cells to act on tumor necrosis receptor R1 as well as R2, which are located on the surface of neutrophils, fibroblast, endothelial cell, as well as found in the free soluble form in serum and serum fluid. The TNF alpha amplify the immune inflammation by releasing cytokines and enzymes like collagenase and metalloproteinase. The TNF alpha inhibitor are mainly used in autoimmune diseases. Now, example is etanercept. This is a fusion protein of tumor necrosis receptor and Fc portion of human Ig1 neutralize both tumor necrosis alpha as well as beta. Now, mechanism of action: it will prevent the activation of macrophages and T phages during the immune reactions. Now, uses: it is mainly used in combination with methotrexate in rheumatoid arthritis patients who have failed to respond adequately to the later. It also approved for severe refractive ankylosis spondylitis, particularly idiopathic juvenile arthritis and plaque psoriasis. So these are the uses of TNF inhibitors. Now, infliximab, mechanism of action: by chimeral it's a chimeral monoclonal antibody against tumor necrosis factor alpha, which will bind and inactivate tumor necrosis alpha. Now, it is used along with the methotrexate in conventional therapy and also proven useful in refractive rheumatoid arthritis and fistulating in Crohn's diseases, ulcerative colitis, and psoriasis and ankylosis spondylitis. So, this is all about immunosuppressing agents. Important drugs are methotrexate, azathioprine, cyclosporine, which have been found to ask as 5-mark question. So, thank you for watching this video.